Hey everybody, welcome to Secret Animal. Today we are going to go over why some horses called warmbloods. Warmblood horses possess that exact blood temperature just like all other horses. They are merely fusion between some of the stable horses of cold blood and the active horses of hot blood. They have been bred to be athlete with good temperament. Warmblood are favored nowadays in all fields of English eventing. The first Warmblood track back at least 300 years. Some equine students believe Warmblood go much further back in history to the 13th century with the Holstein breed. Through the years, Warmblood evolved into a versatile horses used in farming, riding, and pulling carriages. At the age of the machine, advanced Warmblood will breed with the emphasis of sports and recreation. Modern Warmbloods are fierce competitors and excel in athletic contests. They are best known for the superior performance in show jumping, dressage, and eventing. Warmblood horses is an athletic horses driven by crossbreeding, cold large draft breeds with smaller, quick, hot horses breed. They typically exhibits a calm temperament inherent from the cold-blooded breed and their hot-blooded ancestor athletic ability. Warmblood horses excel in many equine sporting events, competition such as show jumping, dressing, and eventing. Warmblood is a hybrid version of cold and hot-blooded horses. When coach horses or battle horses were combined with the Arabian and thoroughbreds, Warmbloods were bred in the Europe. The corresponding Warmbloods were much more polished than the cold-blooded but broader and better tempered than the hot bloods. Horses are called warm-blood because they mix of hot and cold-blooded horses. They are blood from hot, warm, and cold-blooded. The classification has a little to do with their body temperature, effect of their temperament rather than the temperature of the blood that is instead linked to classification. Warm-blooded horses trace their roots to be healthy, high-strung horses that were typically hard to handle. These hot horses had desired athletic ability but needed a calmer demeanor, as well as cold-blooded horses, often large draft breeds, were introduced to their bloodline. The result in large athletic horses with a calm temperament that is smart and easy to train. Over a century of selective crossbreeding, you end up with the horses with the best all of the blood. These crossbred horses have been bone mass, solid muscles, cold-blooded and hot-blooded speed and capacity in competitions such as show jumping, etc. Warm-blooded shine. This is not a suggest that the purebred horses may not be successful at any sport in question. Example, cylinder says in dressage. It just usually the warm blood perform exceptionally well, having been specially geared to perform well in such an operation. But also beware, the horses are individuals, and some hot blood horses may have a calm nature, and cold blooded horses is hard to handle. Much like there are hyperactive Arabians, some are level headed enough for you to bring around children without worry. For a draft horse, it is the same. You will find those that are cool, laid back, convenient, and again, you will also find another that the quicker, irritated, tough to manage due to overly generalized perceptions of such breed. Many horses bred to make warm-blooded. One of the earliest warm-blood in the Turkana are derived by crossbreeding thoroughbred Arabian and Segovian horses. This new horses was versatile and become the foundation for many successful warm-blood breeds, including Hanoverian. In certain instances, the local breeds, including the ride and drive breeds like the Calendar warm-blood, developed in the Netherlands, were the Canter type. With the addition of the Little Polish by Throwbad and occasion Arabian enhancement series, the Dutch Warmblood came into existence. If you look at the sporting horses around the world, you will notice some trends regarding warm-blooded. There are few dominant foundation breeds and several others that are frequently used to produce warm-blooded and variants of this base breed. These base breeds are Hanoverian, Holsteiner, Salle Francis, and Trachner in chronographic order. Furthermore, the so-called refining race breeds English, Thoroughbred, and Arab have heavy influence. Dutch warmbloods, American warmblood, and Irish draft comprise some example of crossbreeding hybrid to produce Atlantic Warmblood, but not restricted to the Warmblood breeds. There has been steady rise in equestrian activities over the last 50 years because of the Warmblood dominance in equestrian event and the increase in activities. Warmbloods are in high demand. They have also gained popularity because of the exposure during Olympic competition. New breeding projects were introduced and so were using the same formula to mixture four warm blood traits foundation as mentioned, mixed with the dominance of thoroughbred while the Arab has shared certain ground. In some instances, these base breeds have been used for a local forms of strong warm blood quite frequently. Others start with the thoroughbred mare base, Australia, New Zealand, other followed these base breeds. There is also no question to certain species warm blood are closely connected still and it cannot be denied there are base breed with this distinct genes and variation in livestock, different breeding philosophies and mating policies. The Holstein breed claimed to be the first warmblood breed that began in northern Germany over 700 years ago by monks. These monks selectively breed the small native horses to increase their size and strength. The result was robust, thin horse suitable for carrying a heavy load and working in the land. The breeding program produced the perfect steed to carry a knight landed with armor. However, a time passed, quick shrinking Calvarian became more popular, so as welfare changed, so did the Hollister breed that evolved into lighter, faster horses with great strength. Modern Hollister are bred precisely toward leaping. Hollister is one of the world's top show jumping breed today with its use of international blood Hollister breeder and are very picky. The Trackender horses is also credited with the being one of the earliest warm blood breeds. They developed in the 18th century because of the need for cavalry mount that was fast and lighter than the traditional heavy and big bond horse on the times. The horse is tough, not only needed to be fast, but they had to be strong enough to carry a knight wearing heavy armor or pull plow if required. Thus, the Trackender Warmblood was created to meet these needs. Before the start of World War II, the Trackender was perhaps Germany's primary horse riding breed, and it was very common armory house and was effectively used as horses show to dominate equestrian events in the early days of military office. In 1735, as the Lancaster stable in Germany, the Havorian breed were established, and these horses were bred to be stout workhorses and used to pull cart, farming, and military. There's an old saying that should may have while the sun shine, meaning we should take advantage of favorable circumstances. But with the economic slump and passion for the sport that include equipment that eat while we sleep, many of us have a whole lot of month left at the end of the money. To avoid robbing banks and restoring to extreme, we have put together some side hustles suggestion to help you make additional income. Please subscribe to our channel and click on bell icon so you cannot miss any new video launch. Thank you.